internet, it's Tired Andy on your screen, and as you can see, my setup is a bit different, but if you watched my previous videos you saw that this was on the background, and this is my bookshelf, and I'm thinking that I want to do a bookshelf tour, so I will, and I hope you enjoy. If you've read any of these books and would like to talk to me about it, comment down below. Go talk to me on my social media. I love talking about books, so let's go. Using the back camera because I don't have a stand to put my phone on, so we'll work with this. So first, we'll talk about the little trinkets on the shelf. This is a ballerina that I got for my birthday that I already mentioned on my room tour. Yeah, she's beautiful. I love her. This is I painted this, but my mom got it for me from IKEA, and I got these stickers from this person at Comic-Con last year, and it has all my book markers. Yes, book markers, and there it is. This is a little Tsum Tsum from Disney, and I don't know this character. My mom got it for me like randomly, and I don't know which character this is, but my friend already told me what it is. I forgot. Oh well. These two I got on my trip to France and at the souvenir store, and they were just really cheap, and I gave one to each of my friends as well. And this one my friend got for me when she went to France, so there it is. This one is big. And this is my bottle from the Pride video, which I made the stars, so yeah. Now on to the books. Most of these, not most, but a lot of these are in Portuguese, so if you can't recognize the title, I will just tell you. This one is Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda. This is The Upside Down of Unrequited, I think. Yes. This is Landline of a Rainbow Rowell, To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, 13 Blue Envelopes by Maureen Johnson. I didn't like this book quite as well. Like, I was excited when I read the premise, but it didn't do it for me. Okay, so these two, they are from a Brazilian author, so you probably never heard of these books at all. But this one is signed because I got to meet the author one day, and a kiss from Karina Ricci, which is her name, and I'll always keep this book no matter where I go just because it's signed. And then this one is pretty nice too. And I had like almost all the books that she released, but I couldn't bring them all to Portugal, so I suffered instead. This is the program. It has a sequel, but I haven't read it yet, and the story it's pretty dark, actually, very dark. There's the Diabolic, which I found very, very interesting. I really like the story, and I need to get the sequel. Everything. The book it's beautiful, and the movie is also beautiful, and it's just great. Dorothy Must Die. It's pretty interesting too, but I need to buy the sequels because I haven't read that. Breathe. It also has a sequel. Haven't read that. Every Day by David Leviathan. A lot of people love this book and adore it and adore the movie, and I didn't like it all that much. I didn't really like the main character, I think, and they never explain the thing as to why they jump between bodies, and I was just like, that annoyed me. Like, I'm curious, I want to know, but they never explain it, so there it is. There's The Rest of Us Just Live Here. It's pretty nice, actually. I love this book. The Shock of the Fall, short, nice little thing, whatever. Thug, The Hate You Give is amazing. I recommend anyone ever, even if you don't like reading, just read this one. You have to. You have to. Then there's Neil Gaiman's Norse Mythology, which is amazing. I love mythology. Leon Yavbeat, I actually prefer this one over Simon, just because I can relate to Leah a lot more, but I love both books, and it's just amazing. Gone. I love this book, and mainly I bought it because it looked like this. It has the green pages. And I read up until the 4th book of the series, I think. And yeah, I need to get the rest. A Wrinkle in Time, it has a lot of books, like it's a big series. And I only read the first one. And this one is with like Disney's release. It has the movie cover. Ready Player One. I read this because I saw that they were making a movie for it, and I was like interested. But then people started shitting on the movie, and I was like, yeah, maybe I won't watch the movie after all. But the book is nice. The book is pretty cool. There's Jane Austen's Emma. The light is not giving me much to work with, but yeah, Emma. I took so long to read this book because the letters are tiny and it was just a lot of pages. Then Anne Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl. Reading this book was like a heartbreak. It just was. The Night Circus, it's so good. This one is so good. And in my Tumblr a while ago, I joked about making this like into an EU for the Sender sides. And it could be really cool. I just don't have a lot of time or motivation to write this, but yeah. Then It from Stephen King. I watched this movie, the first part of the movie with a couple of friends. And now the second one is coming, and I'm not sure I want to watch because I'd have to go watch alone, and I'm not up for that. And then Crazy Rich Asians, which I haven't seen the movie yet. Mary Higgins Clark, I don't know the English name for this. Yeah, I'll write it later on the screen for you guys. King Oedipus, the story, the play, yeah. There's a Machado de Assis book. He's a Portuguese writer. Not Portuguese, I think it's Portuguese, yeah. Portuguese writer as well, and I haven't read that. So yeah, continue on. Here, down here, we have more trinkets. There's a lot of buttons. Yeah, I love buttons. And then there's a little Lilo there. She's fallen. And there's this cabinet, it's a cute little thing. There's two other Jane Austen books, Sense and Sensibility and Mansfield Park. There's an H.P. Lovecraft book. One of Us is Lying. I haven't read this. I haven't read either of these. This is like the second book of a series, and I haven't got the first one yet. So, yeah. This one I got for my birthday or Christmas from Isadora last year, and they just gave me books, and I will forever love them for it. This is from the Splintered series. Yes, Splintered series. And it's like little stories that they put in a book. And I love that series so much, and I need to read that because my friend gave it to me last year as well. Not Isadora, someone else, but yeah. This is the Hidden Figure book, which inspired the movie, and I love the movie so much, but I haven't managed to get through this just yet. And there's The Evolution of Maya Dyer, which is like, this is the second book. I didn't get the first book, and I'm stupid. That's the thing. There's Crescendo by Becca Fitzgerald. This is the second book, and I got it hardcover. I don't have the first book because I couldn't bring it, but I kept the first book because it's hardcover. Then there's Fire with Fire, and again, that's the second book of the series. I haven't read it yet. There's Remake, which is an awesome book, I think so, and beautiful. I love it. History of Your Life and Other Tales from Ted Chiang, I think that's his name. I haven't finished that one yet. Then there's Lated. I had the entire series, and I threw the third book against the wall. I literally threw the book against the wall because I was just so pissed at how the series ended. And yeah, I never did that before, and I haven't done it since because the ending was just frustrating as hell. But yeah. Then there's Dueled and Divided. I haven't read any of these. The Hunger Games, I had the entire series, but I could just bring only one book, and that's the one that I got. I actually have like the one passage highlighted in the book because it's after Rue dies, and Katniss says something about holding the Capitol accountable for it, because that's such a strong part of the book, and I cry when Rue dies. Okay. And there's a first edition, like this is the 20th anniversary of the Harry Potter series, I think. Yeah, the 20th. And I got this because it's the Ravenclaw edition, and it was supposedly my house, but now it's not, so I'm just, well, it's still a Harry Potter book, so I'm keeping it. Then there's Radio Silence, which I haven't read, but I read her comic, I read her comic on Tumblr, Heartstopper, and it's amazing, and I love it, and I need to read Radio Silence because I think that's the book where they have an asexual protagonist. So there. Frostblood, which I read, but again didn't leave that much of an impression on me. I don't even remember the story. Yikes. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that book a lot. And there's this I can't pronounce this at all. By Haruki Murakami. This is a huge ass book, but it's a trilogy. All 3 books are here. And this is too overtly sexual for me. Like, there's a lot of sexual stuff happening in this book, and I could have done without it. Like, the story could have done without it, but whatever, the author decided to go with that, but okay. Endgame, this is the first of a series, but I haven't read it again. I haven't read a lot of these. This is The Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I read this and I bought the same book for my friend the minute I bought this for myself, and it's really cool. I need to read The Crooked Kingdom. This is a book my dad gave for me, and it's in Spanish. I haven't read it yet. Someday I will. Okay. There's Generation 1 from Pitaka's Lore. This is the same guy that wrote I Am Number 4, and I think this series is connected to I Am Number 4. And I watched the movie, but I didn't like it, and I never read the book, but I just read this first book of a series, so we'll see how that goes. Jane Green, The Sunshine Sisters. This book is not that entertaining, but it was a nice read, and I can appreciate that ending. It was nice. I just wish, I don't know, there was some stuff with the mother of the girl that I didn't like. Anyway, this one is in French, is a Doctor Who book, and my mom got it for me because we were in friends. And she saw the book and she was like, okay, Andy likes Doctor Who, so she just gave it to me. And I haven't read it, but I will at some point in my life. And these are Agatha Christie books. It's from a collection that my aunt had because of it was a collection that they sold on newsstands back in Brazil, and she got all of them. I'm gonna continue this down here. So on this side we have my Harry Potter books. My mom collected these editions when she went to London, and when people she knew went to London, and she asked them to buy the books for her, and then she gave them to me. And this is the Cursed Child stage play thing, and yeah. Then here we have more of the Agatha Christie books. I don't have all of the collection that my aunt had because I had to give away a few books. They are with my friend back in Brazil, so I could see them again if I wanted to. Continuing on. Here we have the Mortal Instruments series because they were so cheap, like all 6 books. The 6th one is up there. All 6 of them were like 15 euros, and I just had to get them. But I always stop at the 3rd book. I haven't picked up the 4th book yet. I will soon. And then this is the Alice in Wonderland book that I mentioned on my other video. It's pink. I don't usually like pink, but it's Alice in Wonderland, so I can deal with some pink. And then this is An Ember in the Ashes, which is an incredible book. It took me like a day to get through this, and it's big, and it has like some 300 pages, but it's just really, it's really good. I love it. This is The Greek Heroes, told by Percy Jackson. Yes, the character from the Percy Jackson series, and this is amazing. Like, and this book made me fall in love with the myth of Psyche. She becomes the goddess of the human soul, and I just think it's so cool. Her story is amazing, and this book is amazing. Like, the story is told through Percy's perspective, and because he's such a sarcastic and little shit of a character, and his narration is amazing, and Rick Riordan is an amazing writer. I love this to death. That's why I brought this book from Brazil. And this one is The Treasure of Vincent van Gogh, because I went to Amsterdam, and we went to the Museum of Vincent van Gogh, and he's my favorite artist, like, of all time, traditional artists, you know, and I love him. I just love his art, and his life story was so sad, and I feel for the guy. But moving on. Down here we have less stuff. By the way, up here we have a Doctor Who police box. It's a little, yeah, it's a plushie. It used to make a sound like this. Oh, it still does. Okay. It did. There was some time where it didn't, but anyway, this is the peppermint thing. I forgot his name from Adventure Time. It's a McDonald's toy basically, and it has like, it's a memory card game, and everything just fell to the floor. There's all the faces, and it's a memory card game. We have Bulbasaur, and again it's a McDonald's toy because of the Detective Pikachu movie, and I just had to keep it. Like, look, it's a Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur. Then there's a little bit of a piece of trunk. Yeah, I don't know. I just have this. And then these things are succulents from. They're plastic, but I got them from Primark, and yeah. Then I just got this clock, like literally today. I saw this on the kitchen counter, and I was like, oh, that's a cute clock. And my dad was like, you can take it up to your room. And I was like, so now I have a clock. And I think this ticking noise is going to drive me insane, but whatever. And then I have a slot machine from M&M's, but it doesn't work that well anymore because this thing is old. My parents traveled to Las Vegas once, and they got this for me, and I was like some 10 years old, I think. It's an old thing. Then this is a copy that I got from my friend because I need to read this and study this for my next school year. And it's a difficult book. It's a freaking difficult book, so there's that. I will die. Then I have some books, like French and Spanish grammar books for me to, like, I need to get to these, like I need to read this at some point because I want to learn a little bit more Spanish and French in general. So yeah, I have these. And then there's the dreaded book that I had to read for this school year, which I hate because the story is so boring, and the author like tried to criticize a bunch of things about about Lisbon society in a story that didn't need all of that. Like, this is supposed to be a romance between a guy and his sister because they didn't know they were related. and then they find out, and shit. It's a tragedy. Like it's very much a tragedy. It's a book about tragedy. But it's just way too big for what it's supposed to be, and it has so many criticisms at the same time, and I couldn't get through the entire book. I couldn't. We have the elites from the I forgot the name of the series. The selection series. I don't have the entire series because I had to give a few books before coming to Portugal. But I kept this one because it's a hardcover. And look at the cover. Look at these. Look at you know, just look at this and this. Like I love hard-covered books. Like they are my love. I just love them. And then we have the third book of the Splintered series, which again is a hardcover, and that's why I kept it. But look at how beautiful this is. It's a black and gold. This is so beautiful. I could cry. Like I just love hardcover books because of this. Like it just looks so pretty. Then there's the book about it's not about anything. It's just a book of pictures of me from various ages that my dad made for me. And yeah, this is me when I was a little kid. And yeah, I'm not gonna show you the book. And this is the book. The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire from Dan and Phil. I never read all of it. There are a bunch of stuff in here that I just never got to. And there's a bookmarker here from one of my books up there. And yeah, I should. Oh, they have a manga page here. The manga, the funga. Actually, oh my god, they really did that. The funga. It's written. This is the funga. Okay. Dan and Phil. Oh Jesus. Alright, I will get to that at some point in my life. And then here's just some exercises book, and this is just some magazines for Photoshop and digital drawing and stuff. And down here we have nothing actually because I don't have more books just yet. This is it's supposed to be like my manga section of the bookshelf. Here we have Orange. I thought I had all like 6 editions of Orange, but apparently I don't. And there's Set Off of the End, Nisekoi, but here's the thing, there's 1, 2, and now 3 because I went back to Brazil and got the 4th one, but I never got the 3rd one. So I'm stupid. That's the thing. Then there's Arakawa Under the Bridge. This series is so funny. Like it's so freaking funny and over the top and amazing. Like I need to keep reading this. And I had all 6, like because I have the number 6 here. And I had all 6 book mangas editions, but I don't know where the others went. I think I lost them, and that's sad. But anyway, continue on. I Am a Hero. This is a horror series. I'm not much into horror, so I asked my friend, like, do you think this is good because she's a horror nerd? They are a horror nerd. It's Isadora. They are a freaking horror nerd, and they were like, yeah, this is nice. You can get them, and yeah, I got it. I thought it was like a full story, like 1 edition, but no, it has more editions, and I need to get to them. And then there's another, I only really bought this one because I have a friend who is in love with another, and he was like, you need to read another. And I watched the anime, but I never read the series until I got this first one. And the art is pretty nice, like it's very pretty. It's like, I'm not gonna show it, right? Anyway, continue. Another horror is Suicide Club. It has an actual movie, like a Japanese movie, and it's a full story. But My friend Isadora was even surprised when she saw me when they saw me reading this, because like I said, I'm not really into horror, but I saw this one and I was, I don't know, I was interested. I liked the cover, and yeah. So there it is. And here we have Are You Alice, which is one manga that I got in the United States. And it's pretty cool, but I haven't like finished the series because that's the only edition that I have. And there's number 6, Koi no Katachi, which is amazing. I need to read, like I saw the movie, but I need to read all the mangas. And there's the Big Hero series, but like this is in French as well because I got it in French. And Back Butler is also in French because I got it in French. And other than that, we have here, yes, this is Luna Lovegood, because I have her wand. It's a little bit broken. You can barely tell, right there. Anyway, I have her wand, and it's pretty nice. And that's everything that I have on my bookshelf. Like I said, that's everything that I have on my bookshelf. Like I said in the beginning, if you've read any of these and want to talk to me about it, just go on my Tumblr, on my Twitter, even on my Instagram. Like, I don't care. As long as we can talk about books, I will happily talk to you. Like, books are one of my favorite things. And back in Brazil, I had so many more, but with the move, I couldn't bring everything, and it's just... I will gradually get more book. But you saw that I haven't read a lot of these, so I need to finish. Actually, I have one book that I'm reading right now. I was reading yesterday and I just left it under my bed. It's Contagion by Terry Terry. She's the same writer that wrote Slated, and I don't know, I read Slated a while ago, so maybe this is more nostalgia than like me actually liking the book. But I thought this is, I'm almost done. Like there's like 75 pages for me to finish this, and I just don't find this nearly as good as I thought Slated was. And I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't read Slated in a while, but yeah, this isn't doing it for me. It's taking me a long time to get through this book, and but after this I'm gonna get to the 4th book of the Mortal. I'm gonna get to the 4th book of the I'm gonna get to the 4th book of the Mortal Instruments series, because I need to finish the series at some point in my life. Like, I need to finish the series, and if I don't finish this year, I will beat my own ass, because I need to finish this. I've been 4 years trying to read this. Someone help me. I need Jesus. I need Jesus to finish reading a book series. Yes, Andy. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to spread love, and I'll see you all in another video.